What's up, y'all? So let's talk about how I got luckier than everybody else from where I'm from. Everybody in my family, I just got lucky, and I don't know how I came across all this stuff. It kind of was an accident. I might have been born into this. So let's talk about that. What's up, y'all? AJ Simmons here, founder of the Clean Biz Network, where we help multiple people build successful cleaning companies hit that 6 and 7 figure level. But I'm not here to talk about that today. Today, what I'm here to talk to you about is my luck, right? Because I've had multiple people from back home where I'm from. So I'm originally from Portsmouth, Virginia. I moved to Jacksonville, Florida now. But whenever I go to visit home, or even over the phone sometime when I talk to relatives and friends back at home, they seem to have this narrative that they created for themselves where they say, I'm lucky, right? Or they say that I've always been this way, right? All of these things, right? As a matter of fact, I go in a little bit deeper. So I had one cousin in particular who was on the phone with her brother while I was with her brother, right? And what she was saying was how she was struggling with the job. She wasn't sure she was gonna get the job she was trying to get because she was saying how she always has bad luck. And I was trying to tell her, look, don't speak that over yourself. I used to say the same thing, but and then she cut me off. I was like, well, AJ, you can't talk because you always been like that. You always been lucky. And I'm like, lucky. Lucky, like what are you talking about? Lucky? I've never been lucky. If you want to talk about lucky from what, if you let me tell it, that's far from the truth, right? But I only started getting lucky when I started changing my mindset, right? And that's what I was trying to help her do. Stop speaking that you're not lucky over yourself. If you speak that over yourself, then that's what's going to happen to you because that's the view that you're going to see it as, right? So anyway, this is a person that who saw me like we was living in the same neighborhood, right? We was both out there struggling together. You know what I mean? And these are multiple, like we all come from the same exact place. You know what I mean? Like our parents are the same. As a matter of fact, my parents might have been struggling more than everybody else's parents did, if we want to be honest. You know what I mean? Throughout a lot of my family, and it's just like so. When it comes to me and what I've accomplished in this life right now financially, I think that anybody that think what I'm doing is luck is out their rabbit ass mind. If I'm honest with you, because you got to look at every single thing that I've been through, y'all. Like, I've never had any handouts. You know what I mean? My ass was, I robbed a couple different stores. If I'm honest, I ain't gonna say rob. We broke into a few stores, and I don't want to mention the names or mention the people that was involved with me, right? I got away on the first one. The second one I ended up getting out because I was underage, right? But a lot of my homeboys that was with me, they got felonies. You know what I mean? And then after that, I got a charge for this intent to distribute. After that, before the court date came, I enrolled in the military. I ran to the military so they can dismiss my charges, right? A lot of bullshit I've been through. You know what I mean? On top of other stuff that sometimes I forget because I really try to erase my mind of my past. You know what I mean? And all the stupid stuff that I've been through. But when I came home, you know what I mean? You talk about the struggles that me and my wife had, who wasn't my wife then, with all of the car breakdowns on the side of the road and we trying to figure it out, right? From the lights getting cut off when my wife is pregnant with my daughter, right? You know what I mean? I had to call my cousin to come bail us out, right? And get the lights cut back on. You know what I mean? So many different things, dog. But the difference between me and the ones that don't find themselves in a financial situation where they want to be is I actually care about how to fix it. As simple as this, y'all. I actually Googled for years and years and years, over and over and over again, how to get rich. When was the last time you Googled how to get rich? When was the last time you YouTube how to get rich? Like y'all search on YouTube for funny videos. I was searching for multiple streams of income. You know what I mean? I was searching for how to get rich. I was searching for audio books on how to make it from being broke, right? All of this stuff, how to start a business. When was the last time you searched that on YouTube or Google? If you haven't done that, then that right there alone is separating you from me. I chose to do that. The reason why you're in the position that you're in, if you don't want to be in the position that you're in financially, and I'm in the one that I'm in, is simply because I sought out what I wanted and you didn't. And if you didn't seek it out, then maybe that's not what you wanted. So maybe right now, after watching this video, what you should do is start there. How to start a business. Then if you know what business you want to start, search that. How to start a cleaning business. Search it on Google. Actually open the link. Skip the first three because y'all know the first three is ads, right? It says ads and it'll look a little bit of a different color, right? Click those articles. Read them. Actually read. Remember the stuff they told us how to do in school? Read that. right? And speaking of school, I've never been an academic either. I've never made good grades my entire school history, right? Not at one time have I ever made good grades. I skipped school every day in high school. Only reason I even got a fucking diploma was because I told a sob story to my guidance counselor, lied and said I was working at the shipyard to help my mom pay her bills, and that was why I couldn't come to school. She felt sorry for me, went inside the computer. Literally, I watched her do it. Go in the computer, change my F in night school to a D, and told me, go get your cap and gown. And then I told my mama that they changed my grade, and my mom went on there and paid my senior dues so I can graduate. I wasn't even supposed to graduate. You know what I mean? Like, come on, y'all. I'm not no different than anybody else out there. The only difference between me and y'all is I sought out to get money. I knew I wanted money. I knew I didn't want to have a job, and so I searched how to survive without a job, how to get money without a job, how to get multiple streams of income, how to get rich, how to make six figures. Just over and over and over, and I soaked that up in my mind. Every day I was going to work, I would listen to these videos, right? The difference is I took action as well. I didn't just search it. I took action. So every year when tax time came, guess what I did? I invested in some type of business every single time, and almost every single time they failed, but I was learning and getting better and better every single year. So instead of, while y'all was out there buying raggedy ass foreign cars and Hondas and shit, and y'all was trying to buy furniture, I was investing in businesses. And my house didn't look as nice as y'all, right? My apartment wasn't that nice. The area was, I always found decent apartments for the most part, but the inside, we ain't had a bunch of decorations and shit. You know what I mean? My wife used to get mad as hell because we couldn't shop and do everything that all our family members was doing. She used to say, I just wish that one year I could just have my tax refund just to me, just to do whatever I want to do with it, right? I remember that conversation like yesterday. And I had to explain to her, well, that's what everybody else is doing. And if you can do what everybody else is doing, you're going to get what everybody else get. Now, how did I know that? Because I read fucking books. Because I listened to positive videos on YouTube. They told me that. Because I started looking up and I started realizing, then they say Jay-Z from the projects. Then they say Tyler Perry from homeless. They say Steve Harvey was homeless. All these different people, they say, go from broke to rich. And I'm like, so it got to be a way to do it. I just got to figure out what the fuck are they doing different than what I'm doing. And so that's why I started to listen to all of it. They have interviews where they tell you the things that they were doing. You know what I mean? Tyler Perry said he took his tax refund from H&R Block and he invested it in his one show, Medea show, right? The play he had. And he said that the shit didn't even sell out. So he kept doing that every single year, every single year, every single year till it finally got successful. I did the same exact thing. Take that tax refund every single year, invest it. And see, not only just tax refunds, I would get loans, fuck the loan up, but to try it on some business lease I tried, I got smarter, right? When I went in the military, remember I told y'all in the military, I got an enlistment bonus. And it was like 20 grand, right? But after taxes, I mean, they take, so you get, first of all, they give it to you in twos, right? So they give you the first one when you first come home from basic training. Then they give you the second one 3 years after you've been enlisted, right? So the first one, if they give you 10, then it's really like 7,500 because they take all that taxes out, right? So I got 7,500 and invested then, okay? But I knew that I was going to take that money and invest it in a business, right? And then what I ended up doing was I invested in it and I was trash. Okay, I was a horrible owner. I did not do good. That business failed. I took that lump sum of money, invested in my company. I invested in getting my first apartment and furnishing that first apartment. And that was it. And it's like I just chose to, I gambled a lot, y'all. I didn't pay car notes because I wanted to invest in businesses. And also because I didn't want to go to work. I did a lot of things on Orthodox. I said, fuck credit scores, all these different things, y'all. But only thing that I was really locked in on was how to make it out of the poverty situation that I was in. And I just kept, the more I took gambles, the more I tried shit, the more I took risks, the smarter I got. I went to local business workshops. I didn't wait around for friends and say, oh, I'm waiting on my business partner. If so-and-so just come with me, we can get this business started. I didn't do that. When I realized, I used to always try to tell and convince my friends and family to invest with me in businesses. But after a while, I realized, you know what, they ain't gonna hold me back. I gotta go. That maybe when I get some results, they'll fuck with me. And now that I do have results, and as I start to get results, then it becomes, oh, you got lucky. Or AJ always been like, right? Versus saying, you know what, you did try to tell me that, right? Some people do say that. You know what I mean? But it's like you really can't win with certain people And so what I'm saying is, don't for my people that listen to this too, because I got another angle on this. For my people that actually did take action and you are vested in your business and you got people around you that you can't seem to get through to, but you really want to help them, just understand you can't make nobody do nothing. You know what I mean? They got to be there for themselves, y'all, and you can't feel bad about it either. But I'm gonna tell you this: if you watching this and you seeing the changes that I made, and you seeing the you really seeing the accomplishments, you seeing the results that I'm getting now. Don't look at that and say and think, oh, I got lucky, or you wondering what did I do. I'm telling you what I did. I fucking worked. Me and my wife worked day and night, and I don't just say that shit like it's a cliche thing. That was the fucking truth. We had buildings to clean every single morning and every single night, every day. Every single day, y'all. A lot of y'all wouldn't have lasted. I had a, I had, man, I ain't gonna tell that story. But there's a lot of situations to where, I mean, I like most people just, they ain't built for it. You know what I mean? You gotta be willing to put that work in, though. As simple as that. If you ain't willing to say, fuck fashion, if you ain't willing to say, fuck going out to all these parties, if you can't say, fuck Netflix and all the new shows, fuck TV, period, fuck video games, I said, I ain't do none of that when we were grinding. I literally worked day and night. I listened to audiobooks day and night. That was it. Every now and then, I probably take a break, go chill at my boy crib for a minute. You know what I mean? We drink, we smoke, we chill, whatever, and I vent, you know what I mean, about over there because I was, you know what I mean, I had a lot of stress at that time. But that was it. Then I get back to it. I see them maybe 2 months or so. And that was it. Y'all trying to think y'all gonna hang around in the same place every day, think y'all gonna sit in the same goddamn situation every day, do the same stuff every day. You cannot get high every day and build a business. I'm gonna tell you that now. You cannot get high every day and build a business. You can't. You just can't, because when you smoke, you get, well, I know I get sluggish, right? So I heard Dane Dash say he don't recommend anybody smoke weed until they get their first million. I don't see nothing wrong with that argument. I mean, and I do smoke now, right? And I smoke, but it's like I created a situation to where I wanted to get to first before I started back doing it, right? And even now, I can't even say that because I would do it sometimes then, but the difference was, number one, when I was coming up, I didn't buy the shit because I knew I couldn't afford it. Anything that went on in my goddamn budget, I didn't get it. You know what I mean? So I wouldn't pay for it, but if I was around people and they were passing it, I hit it then. You know what I mean? And I didn't smoke every day because I knew I couldn't afford to. I needed to be focused to build my goddamn business. And it's like, so when you think about all of these different things, y'all, you got to look yourself in the mirror. And that's the problem with people. That's why they want to throw Illuminati on Jay-Z, right? That's why they want to throw luck on me. That's why they want to throw fake on, no, I mean, certain people. Whatever you want to call it, they want to throw some type of label on these people who found a way to build success out of nothing. They want to try to tear them down because if they just accept what it is, the fact that these people put that work in, then it makes them look bad because they got to take accountability for themselves and realize that they chose the wrong shit. They chose to feed into the local gossip. They chose to be out here fucking fighting as an adult in the fucking streets. Worried about who fucking who. You know what I mean? Worried about every single thing other than getting motherfucking money. Right? Getting out of that poverty that you in. Because that's what I was worried about, and that's why I got out. Whatever you focus on, you attract to you. Stop worrying about who cheating on who. That ain't none of your fucking business. Stop worrying about who getting money and who ain't. Focus on your motherfucking money. Stop worrying about all the local bullshit. And if you have to move away from your hometown, I highly recommend that you do. Get away from it. I changed my phone number. I unfollowed everybody on social media. All of this was when I did all of that. That was the real turning point when I really started to see some money, y'all. I want to say that was like 2017, 2018. That was when the real shift happened. I shrunk my circle. Can't nobody just get to me. They still to this day, you can't just call me. You gotta be like with only people that really know me. Like you gotta be within my circle to just call me. You know what I mean? You cannot just call me. You gotta schedule an appointment to talk to me. Not because I'm so this and that, not because I'm better than you, because I gotta protect my time in order to run this goddamn company that I'm building. Right? I gotta protect my time in order to raise this family that I'm raising, right? Like, y'all gotta think about this stuff, y'all. Like, choose your time. We all got the same 24 hours in a day. The only difference is successful people choose their time intentionally. They value their time. Like, I could be sitting there playing the game with my son, and then somebody could call and say, "Hey, bro, can you do so and so and so and so?" Oh no, I'm chilling with my son. Well, you ain't doing nothing. No, I am doing something. I'm chilling with my son. That's something that I plan to do during this time. If I'm sitting in this motherfucker, if I'm sitting there drinking a beer, nigga, excuse me, dog, that's the time that I plan to do that. And I worked hard and created that time for myself to have that time, right? You got to learn how to protect your time, protect your money, all of that. Protect your energy. You know what I mean? Don't let people manipulate you into doing things for their benefit and you get nothing out of it. All right, and I'm telling you, this is just a mindset thing, and I just wanted to give y'all this. I don't even know what the hell I'm gonna title this or anything, but this is little stuff, y'all, that if you don't change for yourself and take accountability for yourself. I used to listen, man, I swear to God, it ain't a motivational video that exists on YouTube that I haven't played while cleaning all them damn buildings I used to clean. And to this day, I still play all this motivational stuff every single day. Every day. Because I know that now that, all right, now I'm starting to get a little wealth. Now I got to make sure I keep it. You got to work just as hard to get it as you got to do to maintain it. Right? You got to keep it going. So that's what I came here to tell y'all, man. If you still stuck in a poverty situation, you really got to look in the mirror and take accountability for your actions. What are you really doing every day to change your situation? Ask yourself, what am I going to do today that's going to get me closer to my goals and dreams? And if I do this today, am I going to pay for it tomorrow? Right? Or if I do this today, will it reward me tomorrow? Because you know, for the record, the money that you got today is based on the shit that you did yesterday. Right? And the shit that you're going to have tomorrow is based on the shit you do today. So put that work in today so you can be good tomorrow, y'all. And I believe in get rich quick. But you just got to remember that quick is 5 to 10 years. 10 years or lower is quick. Because I tell you now, if I gave you $20 million 10 years from today, how old are you today? You 34? If you 44, you get $10 million. Ain't that the shit? Because the people, let's just say right now, you ain't got nothing right now, right? But you got people around you in your life that might got, government jobs, right? They got their 401ks and all of that mess, right? And like they get, I guarantee you, they won't have 10 million or 20 million in 10 years, from now, right? They won't have it. That's why I say 10 years is quick. But the only way that you can make a quantum leap like that within 10 years or less is to start a business. That is the only way. A company, a business is the only way that you can drastically increase your income and your wealth quick. Now, real estate and stocks is how you protect the wealth once you get it. But both of those, typically, unless you get lucky, that's going to require some major luck. And it's going to be a one-time hit. It ain't going to be no recurring thing typically. But a business, it pays you every single day or month, depending on the pay structure of the line of business that you're in. But regardless, it's going to pay you on a recurring basis. It's going to always keep paying you, and all you got to do is keep growing it. And you can get rich quick doing it. But you just got to remember, quick ain't 6 months. Quick ain't 1 month. Quick ain't a quick flip. Business is not flipping. Now, we got to get over that mentality, too, of flipping. The longer term you can think, the better off you will be financially. That's why motherfuckers get payday loans. That's why they finance furniture. That's why they finance cars. All of this financing stuff is because you're thinking too short term. You thinking, well, I can have a car right now if I go finance it now, right? Or I can have the furniture now. Or I can have that nice apartment now versus just waiting 6 months, get your credit right, and then you go buy the property, right? Like, think longer term. And that's what I got for y'all, man. I'm AJ Simmons. If you're interested in starting a business, then maybe you consider a cleaning company. So go to cleanbusinessnetwork.com and check out our cleaning business starter kits. We can help you with that. But otherwise, man, bottom line is, though, just change your habits. Stop hanging around the wrong people. If you know that every time you get around this person, they're going to make you do some shit that you said you weren't going to do no more. You said you're going to stop smoking every single day. You're going to try to keep it only on the weekends, right? Or you only going to do it in the evenings and the weekend. But this person, every single time you go around and you got to smoke with them, just stop fucking chilling around them every day. You said you're going to chill with the drinking, right? Whatever it is, whatever your bad habit is, right? Whatever is costing you your bag, and this person is contributing to costing you that, get the fuck from around them, and I don't care who it is. friend, family, foe, whoever, get from around them. And if they feel a way about it, then that tell you what their character really is anyway. They don't got your best interest at heart right now. Now maybe later, once you start to get the results, they'll come back to you like, you know what, my bad, I understand what you was doing now, because that definitely happened to me before, right? But explain to them, look, I'm gonna go ahead and chill. I ain't gonna be coming around no more because I'm trying to really get locked in on this business. If they got real love for you, they'll support your shit 100%. Matter of fact, they'll push you and tell you, yeah, don't come around. Matter of fact, next time you do it, I'm gonna say, bro, what you doing? You know what I mean? If they really, really mess with you, there's real love there. But if they get mad at you because you want to distance yourself so you can lock in, then that tell you more about them than you. Do what you have to do. We don't know how many lives you get, but for one thing we do know is you got the one that you got. Protect that shit at all costs and make the most of this shit. You don't know how much longer you gonna be here. So I always say this: if I'm gonna be here for 100 more years, then I'm gonna make sure that I can be here as comfortable as possible, as free as possible. And what is the best way that I can make sure that that's possible? Is if I got motherfucking money, if I got wealth, and if I got time freedom. The only way to have time freedom is if to have wealth. You gotta have money, right? So do what you gotta do to get that money so you can get that time freedom, man. That's what it is. I'm AJ Simmons. I'm out of here.